non-land grant university, but you're still very much engaged in agriculture, and I'm a graduate of a very similar system. Arkansas State University is very similar to Texas Tech in that regard. As you mentioned in your testimony, the competitive capacity building program for non-land grant institutions, first authorized in the '08 Farm Bill, has made some significant impacts for small size $5 million of the fund. How's Texas Tech used federal funding such as this to advance ag research?
Well, it's obviously in infrastructure and improving our labs and being able to maintain the faculty that we have, combined with the state investment in capacity. And, one of the points I'm trying to make here today is that Texas has invested in capacity. And since that initiative started in 2007, we've had 5 institutions in the state of Texas advance to the highest research category in the Carnegie classification. And so it's a combination. The funds that the federal programs provide us certainly allow us to augment that infrastructure, but it's still so small that while it moves the needle, it doesn't move the needle enough. Texas Tech has been in the agricultural research arena for a long, long time. Obviously, where it's located in the epicenter of all these different agricultural activities. But at the same time, the capacity has been growing slowly until the state infused that. And I think the point I'm trying to make is the federal investment in capacity to the non-land grant institutions can make a significant difference in the regional types of research that occur for the better of agriculture. For example, one thing we've talked about is the combination or the cross-disciplinary of human health and animal health. Those are the types of things that, with the proper infrastructure, the proper investment in the health science centers, in the veterinary medicine, into the colleges of ag sciences and their food nutrition programs, food safety programs, we can really move the needle on food safety and on One Health, which is the health of all of us as it relates to agriculture.
You mentioned the importance of leveraging federal dollars with state and private dollars. Talk about that, about your plant science department's partnership with Bayer and some of the examples of public-private partnerships related to your ag activity on campus.
Yeah, Bayer's been a very significant player in, of course, the cotton world, which we now have one of their greenhouses on our campus, as well as they invested in one of our labs and plant and soil science labs on the campus. We were able to get their investment in that by a program called TRIP. It's a state infrastructure program. It's a matching program. And for example, for anything above $2 million up to $10 million, the state matches it 100%. So you can imagine the return on that investment is significant and allows, and is very attractive to private partnerships whenever you can leverage a gift such as that. Not too long ago, using the TRIP match, we also received a grant from Tees in Australia and Cargill, $2 million, which will be matched with $2 million in the state TRIP program. So it's those types of infrastructure programs that really move the needle for the types of research that we need in agriculture to keep moving us forward in the growth of our population and also the complexity of agriculture as it exists today.
You also mentioned the importance of non-land grant universities in the education of underrepresented groups. Does Texas Tech offer scholarships or special programs that seek to engage groups such as first-generation college students, first-generation farmers, minority and rural students in university research?
Yes, sir. We have significant programs along that line. Our Board of Regents, and in particular, Angelo State University in our system has achieved Hispanic serving institution status several years ago. Texas Tech University, which is about 37,000 now, we're on the very cusp of about 24.3% Hispanic students, and we will be a Hispanic serving institution, at least according to our board's predictions as well as their priorities, probably in a year. And those programs really do help us to be able to be attractive to Hispanic students. We're in a great place in Texas as it relates to recruiting and retaining students, Hispanic culture, and it's been an exciting thing. But we do have programs, and that is a very strong priority of our Board of Regents.
Excellent. Yield back.
Jim yields back. Mr. Costa, 5 minutes. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for holding this hearing, and I concur